Hello everyone. Welcome to Skills Build Training YouTube channel. My name is Sanya and this channel is all about showing you how to become an IT pro fast. So, in today's video we will discuss about Ubuntu 21.04 review and first thought. So let's get started. Ubuntu is one of the well-liked Linux distributions and is built upon Debian-based architecture. Debian is a commonly used operating system. Still, it is not recommended because of unusual updates, installation, and maintenance issues. Now, if I talk about Ubuntu release then, it released in April with many surprises. The change of this new release are more accessible and adaptable than the previous versions. Ubuntu 21.04 is not a long-term support LTS release. If the user does not want to upgrade regularly or adopt new features, they can stay with Ubuntu 20.04, which is the current LTS release. Now first talk about its looks and feels. Well, I like the wallpaper, I like the color scheme. They are eye-catching colors and easy to use, easy to work with, and it is just alike as 20.04 with a bit of differences in the wallpaper and the color themes. Now if I talk about this operating system, then it has Linux kernel 5.11. The new release of the Ubuntu 21.04 operating system has Linux kernel 5.11 by default, which comes with improved features with advanced hardware support. The Linux kernel 5.11 has enhanced support for AMD Zen 1, Zen 2 and Zen 3 processors embedded with PowerCap RAPL runtime average power limiting. Well, several drivers are supported by this kernel such as AMD SFH driver. This includes a gyroscope and other sensors. AMD SoC PMC. It helps to control power management. Keep in mind these drivers are supported on AMD-based Ryzen series. Well, this version of Linux kernel also supports PMT, Intel Platform Monitoring Technology, which helps record and manage the device telemetry information. It is also helpful for large-scale organizations with a large set of devices. A default installation of Ubuntu includes several built-in applications, games. More applications are accessible from Ubuntu Software Center, an apt package management tool. The packages that cannot be installed by default can also be downloaded from the apt package management tool and other package management systems such as Snap packages and Flatpaks. Now let's talk about GNOME 3.38 desktop. Due to some changes in features and design, the Ubuntu developers decided to go with the GNOME 3.38 desktop. In Ubuntu Desktop 21.04 instead of GNOME 40. By default, the GNOME shell interface displays a dark theme on Ubuntu 21.04. However, it supports a light GTK theme and dark header bars with different applications and software tools. Well, multiple user-friendly features are encapsulated in GNOME 3.38 such as customized interface, better browsing experience. It can hold up to monitor refresh rates in Wayland. The terminal is improved with different amazing text colors. A new restart option in the system menu. In settings, users action have a new parental control option that helps to manage applications, and also there is a new feature of the fingerprint reader. QR code with Wi-Fi hotspot that helps you to connect your system internet connection with mobile devices. And redesigned the sound record application. Several built-in utilities like a screenshot, maps, world clock, and icons such as calculator and cheese. Now if I talk about the Wayland by default, then in this new release of Ubuntu 21.04, Canonical uses Wayland as a display server by default with better security and performance, but allows the user to switch to Xorg if they face any issues in Wayland. Unless you are using NVIDIA graphics hardware, if NVIDIA hardware is detected, you will remain on X.org If you find any issues with Wayland, you can force your system to use x.org. You can use this command to edit the Genome Display Manager configuration file. Now, to switch back to x.org, all you need to do is simply delete this hash sign from the start of the highlighted line and then reboot your system. Now, if I talk about the updation of native applications, then Genome environment has almost 30 free and open source native applications. The latest updates of these packages are available in Ubuntu 21.04. As we know that the 21.04 version features the Genome 3.38 instead of Genome 40. But the native applications got updated version such that 3.38 and 40. Now I'm gonna mention the names of few applications to show you their latest versions. Now if I talk about the calculator, the Genome version in Ubuntu 20.04 was 3.360 and its updated version in Ubuntu 21.04 is 40. Genome Disk Utility version in 20.04 release is 3.36.3 and in 21.04 it is 40.0. And same, Genome Document Scanner version in 20.04 is 3.36.0 and now in new release it is 3.38.1. Similarly, multiple native software is updated to the latest version in Ubuntu 21.04 like Firefox version is updated to 87. LibreOffice 7.1 is updated in the new release. Archive Manager is updated to 3.38.2. And some of the server packages are like Samba has been upgraded to 4.13.3 and TripleSD is updated to 2.40. Another interesting improvement is the pre-installed Need Restart package in the system that will check which package needs to restart after the library has updated. While some of the other pre-installed applications like PHP, Ruby, Perl have got new updates and Python 3.9 has been installed in the system by default. Now let's talk about the home directory security. In Ubuntu 20.04, the home directory access permission is set to 755. That means anyone from the outside the group can also have access to read the files in the home directory. But in the latest release of Ubuntu 21.04 has changed the permission access of the home directory. The new permission is set to 750, which means the home directory is not readable for public users. You can check it, simply open your terminal. From here you can see the list of files. And here you can see the home directory is not readable for public users anymore. Now if I talk about the security updates, then security is one of the crucial features while using any operating system. In Linux, distributions are developed according to the user's preferences and make the system easy to use. While in 21.04, developers manipulate the NF tables as default backend firewall. The NF tables are the Linux kernel subsystem used for the filtration and grouping of network packets. Now let's talk about visual tweaks. Many exciting changes have been made in the 21.04, like a collection of new wallpapers are added. Some of the design patterns are the same: purple-based design wallpaper, the selected icon still picked by orange color, and the default name theme is Yaru. However, the Yaru theme is set dark by default, but not entirely. The dark theme is applied to some selective elements such that calendar, system menu, etc. Well, the icon theme has also changed in some applications. For example, in LibreOffice, color contrast is adjusted as fewer colors. Now let's talk about the files on the desktop. Some users wish to place files or folders on the desktop, but Genome 3.28 removed this feature. Well, after the demand of users, they changed their decision this time. The Genome extension desktop icons ngDink is installed in the 21.04 release. Now people can use the desktop the way they want. Now let's talk about the things that are not present here. Ubuntu 21.04 does not have Genome 40. As we know, every Ubuntu release comes with the latest Genome features, like when Ubuntu 20.04 was released, it adopted the characteristics of Genome 3.38. but this time it does not stick to the trend as Ubuntu 21.04 will continue with GNOME 3.38. Secondly, Ubuntu 21.04 does not have GTK4. The new release still sticks to the GTK3 feature and continue to adopt the Yaru GTK theme. There is no doubt that GTK4 has many exciting and adaptive elements that app developers may take advantage of. Well, if I give my last review about it, then this default installation of Ubuntu includes several built-in applications, games. More applications are accessible from the Ubuntu software and apt package management tool, and there I can have updated version and some very useful pre-installed applications. Well, the interface is alike as 20.04, a bit change in the theme and color margin in it. Few more wallpapers and designs, and you can also customize the desktop according to yourself. There's also some other things that are very handy, and almost all applications with the new versions, latest versions. Also, software are updated and server packages are also updated. So in short, it is interested to work with Ubuntu 21.04. Also, I like the factor of the privacy and the security, especially the home directory security and the new permission that is set to 750, which means the home directory is not readable for public users anymore. So that's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have any queries, reach out to us in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. I'll see you in the next video.